Aaliyah Dana Houghton was born on January 16, 1979, in Brooklyn, New York. And was the youngest daughter of Diane and Michael Miguel Houghton 1951 to 2012, who worked in a warehouse 9-10. She was of African American descent. Its name comes from Swahili, being the feminine of Ali, which means the greatest, the most exalted, the best. The artist was very proud of her name, describing it as beelines, and said she would do justice to it every day. When Aaliyah was 5 years old, her family moved to Detroit, Michigan, where she was raised with her older brother, Rashad. In Detroit, her mother enrolled her in vocal classes very early. Eventually, he began to perform at weddings, in the church choir and charity events. She attended a Catholic school, Jesu Elementary, where, in the first grade, she was cast in the cast of the play Annie, which inspired her to be an artist. His grandmother died in 1991. Years after her death, Aaliyah said that her grandmother supported everyone in the family and that she always wanted to hear her sing, just as she admitted that she spanked her and her brother Rashad. She also loved to hear Aaliyah sing. Aaliyah said she thought of her grandmother any time she fell into depression. Aaliyah's hands reminded them of her aunt, who passed away when she was very young and whom Aaliyah remembered as an incredibly beautiful woman. She gained recognition for the first time at the age of 10, when she appeared on the TV show Star Search, and also when she performed alongside Gladys Knight in a show that took place in Las Vegas. At the age of 12, Aaliyah signed with Jive Records and Blackground Records, created by her uncle Barry Hankerson. 3 years later, his first album Age Ain't Nothing But a Number 1994 was released. The album sold more than 6 million copies worldwide, and received the double platinum certificate by the Recording Industry Association of America (RIAA) for selling more than 2 million copies on American soil. Eventually, Aaliyah ended her contract with Jive and signed with the label Atlantic Records. With the release of the album, there were rumors of a love relationship between Aaliyah and R. Kelly, which both always denied. Shortly after, there was speculation about a secret marriage carried out without the consent of Aaliyah's parents. Vibe magazine later revealed a certificate proving an alleged marriage on August 31, 1994, at the Sheraton Gateway Suites in Rosemont, Illinois. Aaliyah, like her parents, would have found out about such a certificate when it was leaked in the media, resulting in the immediate annulment of the marital union by Michael and Diane Houghton. With this in mind, it is speculated that R. Kelly armed and forged all the marriage documents to escape and deviate from the controversies that surrounded him in the mid-1990s, which involved pedophilia and sexual harassment. Finally, after all the controversies, Aaliyah left the Jive Records label and never again mentioned or got contact with the singer. In 2019, the documentary I Survived R. Kelly was made by the Lifetime Network, with the aim of exposing all the singer's crimes, as well as his victims and stories. In the process, the documentary included several rumors involving Aaliyah's name, including the rumor that both were seen having sex on a tour bus, and another that claimed that Aaliyah would have become pregnant. These rumors, as well as some other lines in the documentary, were denied by Aaliyah's mother in a letter written in the same year. In an interview with Page Six in 2009, Dash said that he tried a lot. He told the New York Post about Jay's effort to be with Aaliyah. "I didn't know Jay was trying to stay with her, but then it happened like this. He was trying, I was trying. Everyone was trying, he was trying hard," he recalls. But the singer ended up falling in love with Dash and did not accept Jay-Z's singing. On August 25, 2001, at 6:50 p.m., Aaliyah and the members of her record company boarded a Cessna 402, a light two-cylinder inline aircraft, at Marsh Harbor Airport in the Abacus Islands, bound for Opa-locka Airport, Florida, after finishing filming the clip of Rock the Boat. They had a flight scheduled for the next day, August 26, but when they finished the recordings earlier than expected, Aaliyah and her team were eager to return to the United States and made the decision to leave immediately. The designated aircraft was smaller than the Cessna 404 in which they had arrived, but all passengers and equipment were accommodated on board. The plane crashed and caught fire shortly after takeoff, about 60 meters from the end of the runway. According to the findings of an inquiry conducted by the coroner's office in the Bahamas, Aaliyah suffered from severe burns and a blow to the head, in addition to a severe shock and a weakened heart. The coroner theorized that she entered such a great state of shock that even if she had survived the fall, her recovery would be almost impossible in view of the severity of her injuries. The bodies were sent to the Princess Margaret Hospital in Nassau, where they were kept for family members to identify them. Some of the bodies were severely burned in the accident. Aaliyah was not only a star, but a pioneer who broke barriers and left an indelible mark on the music industry. Her talent, her grace, and her spirit will continue to live through her music and the hearts of her fans.